channel. I'm Ian. We're on another lockdown walk in the Westbury area. I'm just west of Chalford, which lays on the Westbury to Warminster road. We're just at the source of Wellhead stream. There's 3 springs that create it. Now we're going to walk back towards Chalford because what we're going to do today is going to have a look round at some of the old mills that are around the Westbury area. All cloth mills. See what we can find, see what's left. Now I've always walked through these woods here where the stream runs, and there are some, I've always wondered what the derelict buildings or what's left were. Well, I've been reading, I'll put a link to the website in the description. It's an old clothing mill. There's very little left with it. You can see where the old mill pond was and the sluice gate. So we'll head down there now, walk along through follow the stream to the mill pond, and then have a look, see what we can find of the mill. Okay, that's looking back towards the 3 springs that is the source of Wellhead stream. Now, obviously it's getting wider now. Now we're coming into the area of the mill pond. As you can see, it's widening up. But to be honest, when you walk through here, you wouldn't even know, because obviously there's so much debris in there. And there you can really see that it's opened up into a pond. That was obviously to hold a body of water to run the water wheel, obviously run the equipment inside the mill. Perhaps we should take some lessons away from how they used to run factories, etc., and start using water again. So it's really opened up now. Now basically the water's controlled by a sluice gate. In the as we're looking there now, in the right hand corner, that controlled the flow obviously to the water wheel. So there you go. Now there's yeah, so this is Wellhead mill pond. So we have the mill pond there. The sluice gate was over here. You can clearly see stonework that's left to control the flow of the water. I'll try and get down to that other side. So the water came in here. There's obviously a whole breach in there. Now the sand pit is over there. It's been made just behind them trees. It's been made into a mountain bike come scooter area. So this is near the sluice gate. There's obviously a building here. No idea what that was. Kind of into the embankment. Now let's try and get down here. This is where I fall in. It's quite deep. So yeah, was that where the sluice gate was? That's looking back into the mill pond. Yeah, so that's where the sandpit is. It's marked on the map. Now, I can't find any buildings on a old map in this area. This is obviously where the sluice gate was. We've obviously seen where the pond was. Now you've got all these places around here. Now this is obviously where the water came from the sluice gate and came out. So somewhere around here, a water wheel was located to run the machinery for the mill. Now I'm wondering if it was here, in this area. Yeah. Look at that. I honestly think this is where the water wheel was. I'm not going to go too far in. But look at that. So that's where we've just been down looking at where I believe the water wheel was. If anyone knows, obviously leave a comment. I've tried to find out as much information as I can, but it's all very vague. This wellhead one is all very vague. So there's another part of something here. It's just it's a really weird place. Switch the light on. Was this the base of a chimney? What do you think? You would have stoked the fire in there? But no, because it was a water wheel. I just don't know. Or was it? Did it go to coal power or steam power later on? No, it couldn't have been. I've no idea what this is.
Wellhead Mill belonged to a clothier and may have been used as a fulling mill. When it was offered for sale or let in 1787, it was used as a flour mill and remained so until it was sold in 1802. They rebuilt it as a factory and it was advertised for sale in 1807. It had 4 stories, 60 foot by 22 foot, and a water wheel 16 foot in diameter, supplied by a pond an acre in extent, in which 3 large and many small springs flowed. It was sold to Matravers and Overbury in 1812. In 1837, Matravers and Company added to the factory and installed a 20 horsepower engine.
So if we look at the old map, there was a row of buildings just here. Now someone's obviously cleared some of this away. See, there's all debris here, rubble. So I believe this is the site of the actual mill. I had no idea what this was for, this metal. If anyone you've got foundations there. This is the outlet. So this is and try and get down there, but I probably won't get back up. Okay, so here we are. This is the outlet. Now, if this had been where the wheel was, this is bricked off. Well, is it bricked off? I don't know. So that wheel could have been sat here. Because I reckon the way they're angled there, they must be supports, so they would have out further. Was this where the water wheel was situated? So they directed the water underneath the mill and out here, and this is what powered all the machinery. There's plenty of this old stonework. The mill was sat on top. Wellhead drove down that way, these to the sand pit. That's Wellhead Lane. This is where the area we believe where the mill, I believe where the mill was. Obviously we're heading that direction towards the sand pit. That's where we've just been. That's where the mill pond is. So what we'll do now, we'll head further into Westbury and see what other mills we can pick up.
The first factory was driven by an iron wheel 20 foot in diameter and 8 foot wide, which developed 15 horsepower. Attached to it was a building of 5 floors, 80 foot by 28 foot, driven by a 25 horsepower Bolton and Watt engine, arranged so it could drive the old factory as well. No more is known of this factory. It was gone by 1884. There was also new counting houses, weaving shops and warehouses, and also a gas manufacturing plant. All that is on the site now is the pond, which is now overgrown with trees, and this is all that marks the site.
So yeah, that's Wellhead Mill, that's where I believe it was situated. Come and have a look. It's, you know, if you're local, or if you know any information, or you've got any old pictures of it, because I can't find any pictures anywhere, then obviously leave a comment. Yeah, that'd be really grateful if you could. So right, let's head down towards. We're heading towards Cholford now, and then we're going to head towards Westbury Lee and try and follow Wellhead Stream as far as we can. It goes into Leighton House grounds. It forms a boating lake there. You can't get in. That's a military establishment now for officer recruitment.